Hello everyone, welcome to Lesson 4, Interaction Design 2, Design Principles. This lesson will draw a lot from The Design of Everyday Things by Don Norman, which is on course reserves. I highly recommend you take a look at it. It adds a lot more depth to what we're talking about, gives you a preview for later things in the course, and is basically a crash course in HCI on its own. By the end of this lecture, you'll be able to list 5 design principles and provide an example for each. We're going to start with a video.
There's this door on the 10th floor of the Vox Media office that I hate so much.
God damn it.
You ever get this door wrong?
Pretty regularly.
Have you seen people misuse it?
All the time, every day. Constantly. I hate this door.
Me too, Kelsey. But here's the thing. As soon as you start looking for confusing doors, they are everywhere.
It's push.
Why?
I feel like Roman Mars would know about this.
This is 99% invisible, and those doors you hate are called Norman doors.
What's a Norman door?
Don Norman wrote the essential book about design. He is the Norman of the Norman door.
All right, and where is this guy?
You must go to San Diego.
Okay.
Consider a mobile phone interface for looking up bus directions. You've already created your usability and user experience goals. How might you actually achieve them? What concepts would you use to think about? Well, one thing you might use are design principles. These are generalizable abstractions for how to think about different aspects of design, kind of like the do's and don'ts of interaction design. What to provide and what not to provide at the interface. It's derived from a mix of theory-based knowledge, experience, and common sense. And if you use them, you'll go a long way to creating effective designs. The first is visibility. This is a control panel for an elevator. How does it work? Take a couple seconds to see if you can guess. Do you push a button on the floor you want? No, nothing happens. If you push any other button, still nothing is happening. What do you need to do? It's not visible what you have to do. And so if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that there's a key card where you insert and pull out the key card before touching the floor number. So you have to have that room card and you have to get by, and it's all the way at the bottom and very difficult to see. How would you make this action more visible? I would say you'd make the relevant parts more visible and make what has to be done obvious. You either put it higher up or you have it connected somehow to the buttons in a way that really makes it easy to know what needs to be done. So here's a question. Is this visible? Normally we discuss this. I would say no. I mean, there's that little tiny bar at the bottom, so I guess that's kind of visible. Once you've seen it, you know it's there, but it's not very discoverable, which means you really have to know how to work with this. I remember when the new buttonless iOS devices came out, and I borrowed my mother's phone to figure something out when we were visiting, and I didn't know how to unlock it. And here I am teaching interaction design, and I don't know how to unlock an iPhone, and I use an iPhone myself. That's because these actions need to be visible to be discoverable. Yes, once you know it's there, it's nice to have it very small and compact, but it takes a while to get that first action. So now it's your turn. Independently, follow the instructions on Learn to provide an example of visibility in an interactive system. This can be either successful or failed, just make sure you explain why.